am washing, I am washing. If you look, you can see. Teacher is washing, teacher is washing. Of course, it's good. How are you? I hope you're okay. It's your Teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. Now, we've just been discussing about ways in which you make the home environment clean. And the grade ones have decided today they have to clean the kitchen. And now, as you can see, our kitchen is disorganized, so messy, and we need to now clean our kitchen. First of all, we identify the cleaning. We identify the cleaning items that we'll use to clean. We have the scrubbing, the sponge. We have the scoring pad that we'll use to wash some tough stains off. Then we said when you're cleaning, don't mix all the utensils. First of all, make sure you have warm water. Make sure you have your warm water. What is the work of this warm water? It is to remove to make easy the oily utensils. You will wash them very easy. Why? Because the water is warm. And when you're washing utensils, don't start washing the oily utensils first. Start with the utensils we use for breakfast. And we said, before you wash, make sure you clean the place in which you're going to put your utensils. Don't put your utensils in a dirty surface. Make sure the surface is as clean as possible so that we avoid having germs that will make us have diseases. So you can see I have wiped the surface first before I start washing the utensils, just to make sure that there is no dirt left there. Then what happens is I take my sponge, apply some detergent, then I am cleaning these utensils nicely like this to remove the dirt. You wash nicely so that you remove all the dirt on the utensils. You wash nicely so that you remove all the dirt on these utensils. Like this, nicely. You said, why do you use the warm water? It is to make easy the oily utensils. And we say you must have water to rinse these utensils. You must have water to rinse the utensils. Make sure the place where you want to put your utensils is as clean as possible. Why are we putting it here? We are putting the utensils on this surface so that it can drain the excess water before we wipe. We put it in our storage area. We are putting them on this surface so that it can remove the excess water for us to do what? To put them in the storage area. And I'm saying I'm rinsing the soap off nicely before I rinse it again the second time. And we say make sure you wash them nicely like this. You clean inside nicely, the handle part of it nicely like that. And you can see it becomes very easy. Why? Because the water is very warm. And do you remember what we said? We don't put sharp objects inside the water as we are washing. Why? To prevent which kind of accident? Have you seen any knife in this water? No. Now I will take the second type of utensils that I will also clean nicely like this. The warm water makes it easy to wash the oily stain off the utensils. The warm water makes it very easy to wash the oily stains. We have said before you put your utensils, you make sure the surface is as clean as possible. Why? To prevent any form of germs that will be spread. Then we said you put the utensils on a surface, clean surface, not just surface, clean surface, so that it can drain off all the excess water before you store these utensils in the storage area. You can see I have placed the utensils nicely there for them to remove the excess water before I store them in the storage areas. The warm water makes my washing very, very easy because it removes the oily stains on these utensils. And this one makes it very easy for me to do what? To wash the utensils. And you can see I have to put my utensils on a cleaner surface, put them there facing upside down so that we can remove the excess water before storage. And we are saying for you to avoid germs from spreading in your kitchen, you make sure you wash your utensils very, very, very clean. I know most of you today they'll be washing utensils at home. Are you seeing that it's most enjoyable? Very fun. When you keep environment clean, you prevent a lot of diseases. When you keep the environment clean, we said this one is the scoring pad that is used to scrub the metallic utensils, some tough stains off the utensils. And you can see you rinse it nicely with clean water, and you put it there for it to do what? To drain the excess water. And by that, you are able to prevent the spread of diseases. Kitchen is a very sensitive area, and it's a place where if you don't keep it clean, people are likely to fall sick. People are likely to fall sick. Why? Because most of the time in the house we are using utensils to do what? We are using utensils for eating, for drinking. And now if you don't keep your kitchen very clean, you're likely to do what? You're likely to cause spread of diseases, and the cockroaches and the flies will always be in the kitchen area because the kitchen is not that clean. So what are we supposed to do by keeping it clean? Make sure you leave it as clean as possible. Make sure you make the kitchen as clean as possible. You clean the utensils, you wipe the surfaces. And now I want to wash. Once I put this utensils here, I will not put the knife inside that water. I'll wash the knife first before I wash the other spoon and the cooking stick. Why? Why am I washing the knife first? I am washing the knife first to prevent cuts that will happen in this water. When I am looking for these spoons like this in water, I'm likely to be cut by that knife if it's in water. So I'm supposed to wash it first and remove it in water before I continue washing the other utensils. Now you have seen the way we have washed the utensils. There is the rinsing part there is the washing first in the warm water, which has really helped us to wash the utensils very fast, because it makes the oily stain from the utensils come out quickly. And you can see, when you wash with warm water, you do it as fast as possible. No stain, no struggles, because the warm water removes the stains on the utensils. It is this fast, and I hope you have really enjoyed this, so that when you go home tomorrow, you can even decide to clean your toilet, you can decide to clean your bedroom, you can decide to clean your kitchen. It is you to make the decision on the area you want to clean. Okay? For us, I've just given an example. By cleaning the kitchen, this is just an example. Did I say we're only supposed to clean the kitchen? No. We're supposed to clean all the areas in the house. We're supposed to clean all the areas in the house. And as you can see, I have now finished cleaning my utensils. Now, what will happen? Will I leave the sink like that? Someone tell me. Yes, John, what am I supposed to do? When you're done cleaning the kitchen, you make sure you leave the utensils. You make sure you leave the sink as clean as possible. But now, is it the sink only that is in the kitchen? No. All the surfaces in the kitchen. You make sure all the surfaces in the kitchen are sparkling clean. All the surfaces in the kitchen are sparkling clean. And if there is any water or any spillage on the floor, do you leave it like that? Do you leave any spillage on the floor? Do you? You don't. Why? Because it can cause an accident. And which type of an accident is that? It can cause the falls. It can cause, maybe if I fall and I fall on a sharp object, I'm likely to cut myself. So we're saying we're supposed to make sure the kitchen is as clean as possible. You're supposed to make sure the kitchen is as clean as possible, including the surfaces. Including the surfaces. Don't leave any surface unattended to, because the kitchen is the most sensitive area, and it might cause spread of diseases, and especially when there are cockroaches moving all over the place. When the cockroaches are moving all over the place, you are likely to spread diseases. So we have said, you make sure the kitchen is as clean as possible, including the surfaces. Don't leave the surfaces dirty. Don't leave the surfaces dirty. You clean even the surfaces. To avoid spread of diseases, you make sure they clean every part of the house. Not only the kitchen, but every part of the house should be cleaned. Now, during my cleaning of utensils, there is some water that spilled on the floor. And we said we cannot leave this water like that. We cannot leave this water like that. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to make sure that I clean the floor to avoid what? To avoid people sleeping on the floor and falling down and causing accidents. Imagine if a young baby comes inside here, finds the water on the floor, and then falls down. What will happen? That kid might hurt that kid will hurt him or herself. And that is something that is very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. It can even cause loss of life. If a kid falls on these tiles, it might be as bad as causing death. So we are saying you make sure any spillage on the floor, we have cleaned our kitchen. Of course, there are those who cannot reach their sinks. The sinks are too high. Maybe you cannot reach there. You just fetch water on a basin and wash the utensils there. You just fetch water on a basin and you make sure you wash the utensils. And we said during washing, do we waste water? Have you seen me wasting water? No. I only opened the tap when I wanted to do so, to rinse. I did not leave my tap running. I will take my mop like this. I have a bucket and a mop. Have you seen the mop? We talked about a mop. We said there is some spillage that happened during the washing. So what I'm supposed to do is take this mop like this, squeeze it nicely like this. Then after that, I am now supposed to clean the spillage that is on the floor. Why am I cleaning this spillage? To prevent any accidents that might happen if someone comes in the kitchen. Now, grade ones, have you seen the way we keep our environment clean? I hope none of you will leave the kitchen dirty or any other room or any other part of the house dirty. Why are we doing that? It is always good to make sure we are in a very clean environment to prevent any illness. So as you go home today, I want you to go and find out, how do you keep environment clean at home? Is it washing? Is it sweeping? Is it wiping? All those things. And practice doing it. As you take videos, then those videos will be sent to me and I'll see who did the right thing. Any question? Any problem? Thank you very much, and I hope you will do that and extend the same cleanliness you have done in school at home. Thank you.